and welcome back. I am Utsierific and that is my best friend, and we are back to do more artwork. And this time we are doing specifically mermaid themed stuff. Well, this month we are doing specifically mermaid themed stuff. So today we're going to be coloring in this little sketch that I did of Sakura and Athena. This is our interpretation of Ariel's mother. So this is how she's going to appear in Journey of the Heart. Oh, and of course, got the layers.
Change the layer, Matsuyo.
Alright, and drop the transparency. There we go. Broken pieces of art, I track it signs. Running all your life, oh yeah, watch it burn, yeah. I have no idea what they're saying, to be honest. I just know that it's Sunny Strait and his beautiful wife. Beautiful in many ways. She's a beautiful person.
Lillian Lee.
Fly high on your miraculous Actually, let's do that afterwards. Well, wait, why am I on that color? I swear this is on random.
Only make them real. Going on.
Okay, I think that looks better. Within the trees you see the world is painted differently. It's really unlike reality, where nothing ever goes my way. Within this heart I'm holding, there's a spring overflowing. I'll brush away all the haze that may come my way. Nothing can hold me down, cause the tree is crystal clear. This is it, this is it. I can't wait to get this feeling of pain. Every emotion filling me with so much happiness. Feel like I might cry, soaring high on the wind, like the birds flying free in the sky. I don't have wings, but hey, I still can dream about all the places I would go if I could only make a real. Going on. I can't help but see the things lacking desperately. I know that it's not right to compare myself to everyone around. Now all those thoughts are all blurred, cause I have found the answer. I don't care, cause there's nothing left to compare. And in me, I only have something here. What I can do? Is this love or a dream? I don't know, this first time I'm here. I wish upon the stars, but all I really wanna know is how they shine so brightly. How I hope, how I pray that the dream would all come true today. In this moment, it may be beyond my reach, but I know someday I will have the courage, make the vision real.
Going on.
Within the spring hidden deep inside me, where every last drop of water makes me who I am. No matter what happens, I know this mountain won't run dry. I'll brush away all the haze that may come my way. Nothing can hold me down, cause the dream that seems so clear. This is it, this is it. I can't wait to give this feeling a name. Every emotion filling me with so much happiness. I feel like I might cry, soaring high on the wind, like the birds flying free in the sky. I don't have wings, but hey, I still can dream about all the places I would go if I could only make them real. Going home. For some reason, I am just not singing very well today. I think that might just be because of how high those notes were, though. See, the world is painted differently. It's really unlike reality, where nothing ever goes my way. But within this heart I'm holding, there's a spring overflowing. That sounded better. Like you. I guess that I have to face that in this awful place I shouldn't show a trace of doubt. But pulled against the grain, I feel a little pain that I would rather do without. I'd rather be free, free, free. I'd rather be free, free, from here.
Digimon. 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 Digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Digimon. Digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Change into digital champions to defend the world. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon into champions.
Digivolve.
Digivolve.
Digivolve into ultimate.
Ultimate.
Digimodify.
Modify.
Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. 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 Digimon. You look to the past and we head towards the future to reclaim the digital world. With faith in ourselves and trust in each other, we live by the lessons we learned. As we work towards one solution, through spirit evolution, I am the one. I am the one. Digimon, forever united as one. Together the battles are won. Through such a spirit evolve. We're all for one world, there's a world for us all. We're all for one world, there's a world for us all. Oh, Digimon. You have to face the fight. Be strong and give it
Data
all
Squad
you
was the
got.
last one I ever saw.
I've seen them all. I just don't like them all. I like to have an educated hate for things. I like to at least give stuff a chance. And then if I don't like it, well, I've got an educated hate for it now.
Yeah. I think I saw Digifusion. Not all of it, but I do remember seeing it on TV when I was younger. I was very confused by the fact that now people were turning into Digimon.
That was season 4. That was Frontier.
Oh, that was Frontier. Didn't they do it in Fusion too? Where...
No, in Fusion they just combine. You just combine one Digimon with any Digimon that's around.
Oh, with another?
Yeah.
Okay, that was something they were doing in the original, though, so...
Yeah, but in the original, you had DNA Digivolution partners. In this one, it's like, any Digimon around will do. It's like, let's see how many Digimon we can we can fuse with the main character. Because we like selling toys. It was the most blatant toy commercial out of any of them.
The ones that I know for certain that I really watch are the first series. The second one, which was just a continuation of the first series. Then I saw the third one where the original was like a TV show within the world.
Mm-hmm.
That one got pretty dark.
Yes. Yes, it did. Especially when poor Jerry, when the D-Reaper took on Jerry's form and turned her puppet into a friggin' nightmare fuel monster.
Also, it's like, hey, kids, want to learn about dealing with depression and trauma? Because that was a big part of that later stuff.
Yes.
It was this girl watched as her Digimon partner sacrificed himself
To save her.
And now she's going through depression. So those were the ones I remember watching, and then I remember seeing some of Frontier.
I liked Frontier. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked Frontier.
And then I remember watching Data Squad every once in a while.
Data Squad was the one that bothered me.
I only watched it if there was like nothing else on.
See, now, the thing I didn't like about there was definitely a good story there, but so many of the characters just felt like blatant rip-offs of other characters.
Isn't Data Squad where they had the big crossover?
No, the big crossover was in Fusion. Well, technically, it wasn't until the, sequel to Fusion, which we never got to see in America. So that one never got a proper dub. But that's just because Fusion just did so poorly.
Oh, in Japan?
In Japan and America.
And then I've seen parts of Try. I haven't seen all of Try. I need to sit down and watch all of Try now that it's out. I think I saw the first and second movies.
The main issue I had with Try was that they pretty much just wrote out the second season characters.
Except you see them referenced in the very first.
You see them. You see their silhouettes, and you see that something happened to them in the very first episode. But then, after the main series Digidestin are lied to and said, "Oh yeah, they're fine. We've gotten a touch of them and everything," because that was a lie. They haven't. Nobody's been able to really get in touch with and reach Davis and his team since before this whole thing started. And I won't spoil where they are exactly, but once they were finally recovered, you don't even get to see them. Once they finally quote unquote come back, that you don't get to see them, and they don't get to play a part in the main story. They don't get to play a part in defeating the villain.
So it's like, we're making reference. It's like, we've acknowledged that they exist, but we all know that everyone's here for the original Digidestined. And let's introduce this random new girl.
Yeah.
So is she a good character? I didn't really get to see much of her.
She was an interesting character, and they did a lot of original stuff with her. But the quality of her character is overshadowed by you constantly questioning where Davis, Ken, Cody, and Yoli are at.
Mm. And the reason is you. And the reason is you.
You know, with all the love that older anime is getting lately, I really hope they revisit Nana sometime.
Well, it doesn't have a proper ending.
Yeah.
It's been on hiatus for years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we have no idea if the creator will ever pick it back up.
So, I mean, if Ruba can get a new anime, and of course, you know, we got Super, we've got Clear Card, we've got Crystal.
Mm-hmm. Lots of animes getting, or lots of mangas finally getting to their original story, like, because it's like, oh, the manga has been done for so long now that it's like, hey, we can actually tell the story that the creator was telling via animation.
Yep.
And they keep stating about that the new Fruits Basket is going to continue past what the original did. Like, you're going to get the actual full story of the manga in animated
Really?
form. Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean...
The anime just stops partway through the story.
I know that, but, like, if it goes past the manga, then what? Is it gonna go with,
No,
I'm not going
no, like, the new one is gonna go past the events that the original anime told.
Okay, I thought you meant, like, it's gonna go past the mangas, like...
No, it's gonna tell you the rest of the story from the manga that never got animated.
See, that I knew.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll ever do an anime for the sequel.
There was a sequel to Fruba?
Yeah, there's a sequel manga.
I did not know that. I will have to check that out sometime.
Yeah, it's called Fruit Basket Another. The third issue came out in March in Japan.
Like, recently? This March?
Yeah, this March. Yeah.
Okay.
There was the first issue was released in 2016. The second one was in 2017. And then there wasn't one in 2018, but issue 3 has been released on this year. And 2 English translation. The first 2 volumes have been translated into English, and they were released last year. So hopefully the third one will be released soon in English.
What the heck? Please do not freeze.
But yeah, no, like the original Fruits Basket manga goes so much farther than the anime ever
Oh yeah,
did.
I've read the manga.
Yeah, you get to see people's grandchildren.
But no spoilers.
Yeah, especially no, not now that there's a new anime, so we got new fans.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like you get to see people. You get to see a lot.
Like that was one of my first mangas. Like back when I was in high school, when I first met Mariko, you know, she had me watch Cardcaptor Sakura in Japanese, and then she had me read Fruits Basket and Fushigi Yugi. Well, I think she lent me the Fruits Basket anime first, and then she lent me her Fruits Basket manga.
It was a good series.
Yes.
I was so sad when I was watching the original anime and it just ends on a cliffhanger. I was like, what? I'm like, what? But there's more story. She loves Hideki.
Are you the one I'm searching for? Go with your heart and I will lead. You will be found. No matter how lost you are, I will hear you. My love. Hello night, you have found a place to shine. Light every heart and home. Will I too find where I belong? Just how much longer must I walk without you by my side? Are you the one I'm searching for? Something is telling me to stay by you. I will remain forever, though the tides may try to pull me away. One day I'll never forget you. I promise I'll never leave again. Finally I have found the one I'm searching for, and something's telling me to stay by you. I will remain forever, though the tides may try to pull me away. One day, forever. Perspective is so hard with hands.
staring at the edge of the water. On this I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, that I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to be. The line beside me to see, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. Every wind in my sail and the sea stays behind me. One day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. Oh, 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 oh.
I have often dreamed of a far-off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, and the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I'll find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. An unknown road
Turn I take, every trail I track,
to embrace my fate.
I make it, every road leads back.
Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you in 1,000 years.
Every bright and take my strong.
Would be worth the wait.
But it's fine if I play along.
It may take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through. And I won't look back. I can go the distance, and I'll stay on track.
You goes. Says behind me, and you know. Is on that line when I cross that line.
To the line, to the line,
To see it,
it calls me. No one tell how far it goes.
And winter myself, the season stays behind. One day
I'll know how far it goes. Like a shooting star, I can go the distance. I don't care how far. I don't face it won't. I don't care how far. I can go the distance till I find my hero's welcome waiting in your arms.
Arms. I do love me some Disney mashups.
Me too.
To make. We made it for you guys. It was made also by
I hope they actually take my request in making a mashup of "Let Me Make You Proud" and "Waiting in the Wings."
Huge shout out to Josh Sales and for his amazing videography. He's got links below as well, telling you about who he is. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. Please hit the subscribe button because we're gonna try to do a video every month. And if you subscribe, you can see it first. We do this for you guys. Couldn't do it without you. So take care. We'll see you next time.
Barry, where you going? I'm holding on, light into your way. This life
yeah!
Oh yeah, though I know it's just have caused us overuse.
Oh yeah!
Please stay until your heart can hear it through. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The sun and moon have joined in celebration. Have you forgotten our affiliation? When you're not here to share your laughter with me, I just can't find my inspiration. Now it's snowing, keep going, be honest. As well as we're approaching, evoking the clock to keep repeating. Over the ferry where you're going, I'm holding on to your way. No problem. You'd think I hadn't sung that one a million times over. Oh yeah, feelings rush from my heart's core as life is on the beach pour. Makes me look at the sky's color. Oh yeah, I start to remember that rainbow. Those 7 beams that we once saw are now replaced by the pure white snow. Those times you have felt just like a history, with the strength you always gave to me. Snowing, I'm holding my arms and I'm trembling with cold, but I know you can bring the warmth to my life again. Very slowly, but surely you're walking your way. Whoa, hanging there. Like a magic spell you bring out the best there is in me. So I laugh, try doing my best. All I'm asking you to do is show me the smile in you, and then become my own fairy. Snowing, keep going, be honest and smile as we're approaching, evoking the clock to keep repeating. Over the ferry where you going, I'm holding the letter to your way. No matter what, it will keep snowing. Keep going, be honest and smile, because you know you got the light. You always make it alright. Snowing, fairy, come find me, look into my eyes, looking for you as you hear me cry. Snow fairy, don't say goodbye.
Hello, thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like it, share with your friends, and also to subscribe to our channel in case you haven't yet. Also, don't forget to check out our videos. Thank you very much for watching so far, and bye-bye.
Now just stop. Which way's the right way to turn? Just ignore it and go wherever. Here we go. There are things that we can have, things that will not fade away. Is that a reason that I must push my heart upon?
Louie. Yeah.
Let me be with you.
Yeah.
The moment we first met,
You was perfect.
I cast a magic spell.
You she was smile.
Never near me, patience in my hand.
And we always ignore all the feelings we have in our hearts that happen suddenly.
When you were falling in love, let me be with you. Let me be with you.
Let me be with you. Yeah. Yeah. I need to see you here with me. Let me be with you. Let me be with you.
We swear this is on shuffle.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Aha!
There's no rhyme or reason when they occur. Maybe it's a prank, it deserved to been. But that's fine, cause awakens. We don't know. It is to shelter us. But let's go. It's tomorrow's sky. I can't show if it's in my heart. I can't show you if we're apart. I can't show you until we start. That's just how this feeling works. I can't show you what's in my heart. I can't show you if we're apart. I can't show you until we start. That's just how this feeling works, maybe. Tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock, tick.
I'm just waiting for Pegasus Girl to start to go, what?
Though it makes some sense, I just can't help but think. Now the moment's past, it's always clear. Even so, the memory will never disappear. Evermore, as let my heart could be an open door. It can open wide. I can't turn tomorrow back. We're too far along this track. I've can't take back. That's just how this feeling works. I can't pull tomorrow back. We're too far along this track. But today we can't take back. That's just how this feeling works. Maybe. This I try to keep inside. Keep on spilling out. Rich color in the sky, where I could ever count. This we think of gray and bleaky week without your smile around. Night now, when let's go. Somewhere so far away. If it's so. If it'll never end. I can't show you what's in my heart. I can't show you if we're apart. I can't show you where we start. That's just how this feeling works. I can't show you what's in my heart. I can't show you if we're apart. I can't show you until we start. That's just how this feeling works. A new world with you. Brand new world with you. A new world with you. brand new world with you.
It's funny because the version that I've got on my phone is not her version. I gotta make sure all of Daddy's hard work means something. Don't. Your daddy had so much more love. That's all I want for you. But, know what you're gonna say. I ain't got time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around. And it's not my style. This old town can slow you down. People taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going. Getting closer and closer every day. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People are going crazy. But I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I ain't never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair. Thus far, rather uninspiring thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
Long way to go. You think?
No one's saying do this. No one's saying be there. No one's saying stop that. No one's saying see here.
That's
Free to run around all day. Free to do it all my way. Told me
fairy tales can come true.
But you gotta make them happen.
It all depends on you.
So I work real hard each and every day. Things are surely going my way. Just doing what I do. Look out, boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People gonna come here from everywhere, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Everybody look left, everybody look right, everyone look up. Standing in, shoo-ba-doo, woo! Free to run around all day. Free to do it all night. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Just
almost there.
oh, I just can't wait till Dad dies.
Then be careful what you wish for, song. I am the bad guy. Prepare for me to do bad guy things.
So incredible, and the food is awesome. We're gonna go eat some more of it now. Thank you so much to Jess. She's behind the camera right now. She was fabulous filming this. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Just the red button right below. We're doing Disney mashups every month, so make sure you subscribe so you see them first.
And also, we want to give an enormous thank you to our patrons who made this possible. Their names are up on the screen right now. Go to patreon.com so you know how you can help support us to make these videos. Couldn't do it without you, so thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye! Woo!
He's wasting perfectly good candy.
I swear these are on repeat!
These are on random. We promise.
They're random.
It's on shuffle.
Great warm welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer.
Because I know that this one was not in the... was not right after Almost There and they all
No, it's
played.
not.
This was the last thing I added to this playlist.
I can go the distance. I'll be there someday. If I can be strong, know every mile will be worth my while. I go most anywhere to feel like I belong. No, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so fast on the journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide. I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. Never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope, then another. Who knows where this road may go?
That was weird.
Video paused. Continue watching.
Oh, that.
I hate that it does this if you're not actively like on the videos page now. Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Oh, yes, let me start. This road be mine. My path. My
Hello, and thank you for watching our very first Disney crossover. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are the first to see our music videos when they come out.
Now, our question for you is this: should Anastasia be officially considered a Disney princess or not?
No.
I feel like no, just because, like, yes, Disney now owns 20th Century Fox Films, and yes, 20th Century Fox Film made Anastasia, but they made it like long before Disney even thought of purchasing 20th Century Fox, so it's like it's not. It had no intention of ever, like, they weren't trying to be a Disney movie. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's got a Disney-esque vibe to it, but I think that's just because, it was created by Don Bluth. Don Bluth used to be an animator for Disney. So, like, his time at Disney influenced his kind of ways of doing storytelling. But yeah, no, I don't think... Oh, this one again?
I'm just gonna pass the controller off to you. That way you can change the song and everything.
Okay. I mean, I don't mind repeats.
Yeah. But like if we get too many of them, or if it stops again.
I'm not sure how you do that. I don't know if you just have to click on the person's icon and the option.
Well, I just turned off the. I just turned off the playback control, so you should be able to click the controller.
Oh, there we go. Well, this one's almost over anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. True rarity. I tried not to contemplate why are you on in my life. Yeah, this is definitely from like some kind of AU kind of situation. This song does not fit the canon show.
Right.
The Rarity's friends know how much.
Rarity knows how much she means to her friends.
Yeah. Things are better when they're a rarity. And I mean, they stayed up late and they missed seeing Henny of the Hills just so that they could help her that one time. They've helped her with her store opening. Yeah. The Rarity situation isn't that she's the giver and she's being taken advantage of. Her friends appreciate everything she does for them and are willing to do just as much for her. I'm gonna miss the show when it ends.
I am too.
Can't believe we're in the final season. Did you see yesterday's episode?
I did.
So much continuity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got the return of Buckball and the return of Wibblepaint.
Plus, those two ponies were played by the actual wife and daughter of I forget his name, but the guy who was playing them.
Really?
Yeah, those were his real life wife and daughter, and they actually went through a very similar situation themselves because the mother of his daughter died, and then he got remarried.
Mm.
So it's actually a very personal story for them too.
Oh.
Mustache.
Mustache, 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 mustache,
Mustache. 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 Now I can't stop thinking about Vegeta with a mustache. Do you notice anything different? I shaved my mustache, you idiot! Looks good.
mustache, mustache, mustache.
And stop thinking about Vegeta with a mustache. How about you? Why didn't your hair grow? Pure-blooded Saiyan's hair does not change from the day we are born, with the exceptions of beards and moustache.
Mustache, 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 mustache. And
Cue the nostalgia critic.
nostalgia critic. Why am
What doing this? I already have a mustache.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
It's all okay. To say sad many times as you need me to say, got the brightest future right ahead. Always believe me and always have faith. The people who fall for their dreams, they all had something in common, can't you see? The fact that they never gave up on anything, and that's why we're never gonna quit. And if you ever feel like the wind is strong and about to make you fall, don't give it up, so come and take it ahead, cause remember you're not alone anymore. Always go on again and again, don't leave your treats behind anywhere alone. always a hold me closer. Cry me slowly, smile. Maybe you can hurt, but you can give it up. If it means something to you, and you can't just let it go. So I will follow you until the end, and then I'll finally see the sun come up again. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh,
That was the cat falling off the chair.
oh, Leo.
He was laying on the chair, and then all of a sudden, he just slips and falls.
Silly kitty. Almost stop. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Mustache, mustache, mustache.
Did I get that right? Nope, I did not.
I just saw a post on Tumblr. Never, you know what I hate about, like, sometimes when people are like, the ring bearer or the flower maiden, like the flower girls are walking down the aisle and they have the signs and it's they say last chance to, like, run.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, if that's your opinion, you shouldn't be getting married. Like, if you had ever at any point thought of running and not going through with the wedding, then you should not be getting married to this person. Like, your future spouse should be one of your best friends. Like, you should want to be with them. You should want to spend time with them. When you get home from work after a busy day, you should be happy to see them. I hate men who are like, who groan about spending time with their wives. It's like, if you don't want to spend time with this person, why did you marry her? And have you ever noticed this is only straight couples that do this when they get married? It's probably because they never had to fight for their right to be able to marry. It's like, I'm sorry, Mila. I love you, but straight people.
Hey,
Straight people confuse me.
I agree with that remark.
It's like how I'm a white person, but then I can see other white people and like doing this weird nonsense, and I'm just like, white people. Why are we like this? I'm like, why is there a vocal minority of white people that are like this?
Like when my former roommate tried to say that black people don't need their own channel and that racism doesn't exist.
It's like, you want to know why you think that? Because you've never had to experience it.
He tries to say that racism can't be a thing because we're all one race. It's like, yes, we are all one race, but racism is defined as the mistreatment of as the mistreatment of a person and the denial of rights towards people of different skin tones, of non-Caucasian skin tones. So by definition, racism does exist. I know you're trying to take this righteous route and say, "Oh, I'm not racist because I can't be racist because I think that race doesn't exist and that we're all one race." It's like, no, you're still being racist by denying the fact that racism exists. By denying the fact that this is a problem.
They have to realize that, like, you are because it's like being able to deny the fact that this is a thing is part of your privilege for being white.
Yeah.
It's like people who be like, "Oh, I'm not privileged." I'm like, you are white. You have some form of white privilege. Maybe not as much as like another person, especially if you're if in any way you're part of a minority group. But if you are a straight, white, cisgendered man, you got a lot of privilege.
Yep. Anyway, that conversation took a serious turn.
Anyway, I'm gonna skip this one because we've already...
Yep. Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing this seeing the Detective Pikachu movie. My dad's taking me as a late birthday present. He already took me to see Dragon Ball Super as a birthday present, but we wanted to see this one. And this is a much better movie to be taking my dad to, since, you know, he's never seen anything Dragon Ball, and the only thing Pokemon related he's seen
Detective Pikachu?
Yeah. The only thing Pokemon related he's seen is the couple of times where he just happens to, like, watch it over my shoulder because he's in the room. He's passing by in the room. He never actually, like, would sit there and watch it. He did his research and stuff on it, so... Which I've always admired that he actually went through... Took the time to go through and do that. It's like he once walked in on me while I was watching the episode with Snorlax, and he's like, "Oh, it's Snorlax." And even back then, I was impressed that he knew who Snorlax was. But I feel like Detective Pikachu is a much better movie to take someone to who's never seen anything to do with Pokemon, with that franchise. Because there's no content, there's nothing to do with the TV series or the game. Yeah. I mean, yes, it does take similar premise from the Detective Pikachu video game, but you don't have to have played the Detective Pikachu video game in order to understand what's going on. Especially since it looks like there is going to be quite a bit of difference in the story and everything.
Oh my god. We
listened to that twice, I think, today.
No, we listened to the mashup with Moana.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then that one.
Clearly, I can feel you and I am waiting by your side. I see you in my mind. Clearly, I can see you, and I won't forget with you. All the warmth left in me, I feel it slip away. When tomorrow comes and lasts, Will there be nothing left if the beats of our hearts were in synchronicity? Could I fall as far as you? Could I feel the pain too? I'm always waiting here at your side, and I'll stay, come what may, even if the future may take far away. As we drift in a world of light, huddle close together, wings tight and tight, so that we can find the strength to fly. Oh, hi, monkey.
It's funny because that's my sister's nickname for me. And she calls me that because when I was little, I used to climb all over her. And like she was my own personal jungle gym. God, do I love the outfits that some of the title, like chapter cover pages had in Tsubasa.
Oh yeah, I mean the same goes for Cardcaptor Sakura and pretty much any Clamp story, but yeah, they had some. Clamp makes some amazing designs.
Well, what I like about the Tsubasa ones is that, like, because they've traveled through so many different worlds, the outfits could be like inspired by all these different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of my favorite ones is one of the chapter covers from when they were in the world with Emerald.
Mm-hmm. I think the world was Jade and the town was called Spirit.
I think something like that. Yeah, tree. Yeah, you are correct. It's Jade Country and the town of Spirit. They had a very sort of like Tudor era English. Like just by the look at the buildings and the clothing, it was very like Tudor era English. And I liked the way they did the storytelling aspect for Princess Emerald, the story of the ghost princess. How it was like stained glass.
Yeah.
I loved Sakura's cloak that she had in that world.
I really love this music box version.
Mm-hmm.
This version is so relaxing. Oh my gosh, I love the way Athena came out. Well, she's not done yet, but I love the way she's coming out.
In a Pokemon world.
If you look into my eyes, do you know what you see? A world about to change.
I've never seen this anime.
What? You've never seen Code Geass?
Nope.
But it's connected to Clamp, and it's got a
I mean,
character in it that looks exactly like Subaru!
I mean, I know that, like, Clamp was the art directors for it, but I'm not gonna watch something just because Clamp's involved.
It was a really good series, though.
Just parts of it seemed too bloody for me.
Well, yeah, it was pretty bloody.
Well, I was like just looking at the video and I'm just like, oh my god, something made this girl snap and she just killing everyone in this stadium, and I'm just like,
Yeah, well, actually, I think that was Lelouch's fault.
Well, I know like her eyes had gone all, like, I'm like, I don't think she's herself, like.
Yeah.
Some
Lelouch used his Geass to make her do that.
For watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it, so please click like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to turn on your notifications, because we're always making new
It was a
songs.
good
You can
series.
check some of them by clicking the thumbs here on the screen. Try it. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.
Oh, I found that image I was talking about that was based off of, that's from one of the Jade Country chapters. And we're gonna skip this because we've already heard it. This one we have not heard yet.
I always think of you, and in days we don't meet, I can't help but miss you every time I feel. Let's do her hand first. I will be as your angel, always by your side, stay with me. I am nothing too happy, since I'm not feeling something I can do. Now the stars are shining bright for everyone to see. Now the rain that fell before because I wanted to see. You can tell now these words my love. You are everything to me.
I kind of want to use this image as inspiration for the clothing in the Snow Queen store. What do you think?
I mean, that would be fun.
It just screams medieval fantasy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I love Sharon's armor in this piece.
Yeah.
Also, I think that sword that he's holding literally might be the sword that, not Lantis. I don't think it might be Lantis's, but it might also be, oh, what was his brother's name? I'm totally blanking on his older brother's name.
No, I'm blanking on it.
Zagato!
Yeah.
Lord Zagato.
How can we forget? I mean, he's the freaking villain.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a. We're led to believe that he's the villain, but then you find out that, like, he's doing all this because he wants her to be free. He doesn't want her to be stuck as the pillar. He wants her to be able to, you know, lead her own life. Because they were in love. Like, literally, when I first watched Magic Knight Ray Earth and that twist was exposed, I was, like, shocked. Were you?
Honestly don't remember.
Because I watched the anime before I read the manga, and I knew nothing about Magic Knight Ray Earth. Like, it was my first exposure to it, so like I went in knowing nothing. So that plot twist with Zagato, I was genuinely like shocked. And then learning the real reason why Emerald like freaking summoned the Magic Knights, I was like, oh god, that is so tragic.
Okay, I'm getting sick of all these notifications trying to ruin my recording!
You do realize
How do I turn them off?
You can go into your Discord's actual settings, go into your notifications,
Turn it off.
and disable desktop notifications. It's that simple.
It's like I'm trying to record here and I keep having to stop and start again. So I don't want to have to go through and completely just edit it out. It would take way too long. But yeah, Suzaku is the closest we will ever we will likely ever come to Seiru being in anything penned by Clamp.
Because he looks like Sharon but has green eyes.
Yes. Please understand, I'm here waiting for you. Even though nothing lies to you and I'm here waiting for you to help you call my name. So this is what happens when a woman is being drawn by a woman. She has ribs.
She has ribs and her breasts aren't drawn the size of balloons.
Yeah.
Nor do they somehow float up and are magically perky.
walk on, guided by a distant voice. I can hear it call my name. Will I search all eternity inside these endless waves of stormy night? From your light. Hey, are you the one I'm searching for? Call with your heart and I will hear it beat. You will be found, no matter how lost you are.
I have a kitty on my belly.
Hello light, you have found a place to shine. You light every heart and home. Will I too find where I belong? Just how much longer must I walk without you by my side? Hey, are you the one I'm searching for? Something is telling me to stay by you. I will remain forever, though the tides may try to pull me away. One day I'll never forget you. I promise I'll never leave again. Finally, I have found the one I'm searching for, and something's telling me to stay by you. I will remain forever, though the tides may try to pull me away. One day, I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the light where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes.
How many repeats are we in? This is the song that this. No. And if you think they can't, they'll always find a way.
Of this world, believe in Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl and Steven. If you could only know what we really are when we arrived on Earth from out beyond your star, we were amazed to find your beauty and your worth, and we will protect your kind, and we will protect your Earth, and we will protect your Earth, and we will protect you. But if it were me, I'd really wanna be a giant woman. All you gotta do is be a giant woman. Isn't this such a beautiful night? It's shining like 1,000 shining stars. Isn't it nice to find yourself somewhere different? Whoa, why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are? I know I'm not that smart, but let me drive a van into your heart. Let me drive a van into your heart. And if we go... I'll never know. Yo, I can't see. But the moment that I hit the stage, Leo, that's the keyboard. I know you want attention, but dang it, cat. Can't you see it in my eyes? I learned to stay true to myself by watching myself die.
Namaste.
Paradise are getting lost in. I'm hypnotized by the way I'm walking. They got doesn't do
New
stage
style,
vacation when I
legit.
talk to
Don't they listen?
everybody.
Jam buds.
He's the strawberry, and she's the biscuit, and that makes us jam buds. What?
Then
I'ma lose you.
on the planet Earth.
Whoa, is there anything that's worth more the peace and love on the planet worth? Come on, sing it with me. The words relate to the key. It's a pattern, if it's a pattern, then just repeat after me. About that now. I see a tower built out of my mistakes and it all goes crashing down. in the real way. And I know that we can be strong in the real way. And I want to inspire you. I want to be your rock, and when I talk, it lights a fire in you. I want to inspire you. I want to be your rock, and when I talk, it lights a fire in you.
Do it for him.
This short existence, I can make a difference. I can be there for him. I can be his knight.
It's over, isn't it?
It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won, and she chose you, and she loved you, and she's gone.
You both love me.
I have ever. I'm so sorry, no, don't be. And now you're here forever. What about you? What about me? Well, you're here too. We're here together. And it's stronger than you. I'd be bad now, I'm sure that it's true. 'Cause I think you're so good, and I'm nothing like you. Shall I know what makes you think I'm so special? How would you think of me? I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love.
And always save the day. And if you think we can, always find a way.
This is the part where they're running on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I will fight for the place where I'm free to live together and exist as me. I will fight in the name of rose quartz and everything that she believed in. I will fight for the world I was made in. The earth is everything I've ever known. I will fight to be everything that everybody wants me to be when I'm grown. The odds are against us, this won't be easy, but we're not going to do it alone. We are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day. And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way. That's why the people of this world believe in garnet, amethyst, and pearl, and Steven! That is such a good show. I was about to say that was, but we still got another season left.
And a movie.
Yep. But it's almost over. In fact, they were actually planning for it to be over by now.
Every heart is not just I can't die. I can never share my lonely. Every heart doesn't know what day or what to do. Is afraid of darkness, knows I grow up. I was left alone. the friendship forever is round and round the universe, evolve around the sun, and we always say, if love and peace forevermore. Growing, we can work it out.
I am sure that the heart I have failed to protect, the one I left behind, is still fast asleep where it's hidden deep among the forest trees. Where it seems all is lost when you only need hope and strength to carry on. It's so easy to lose your way, it's true, and slip into the night. I can see this is made for so much more, only small and insecure for now.
So you know how when I went to see the My Little Pony movie, the day
Mhm.
before everyone else got to see it, I planned on doing that live stream with a reaction and everything. And
Yeah.
then my neighbors were fighting and I had to be the adult for two older ladies.
Yeah.
And it ruined the whole night.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about trying again with Detective Pikachu.
Hmm. I wish you the best of luck.
Fortunately, that neighbor is no
Gone.
longer here. It's like, really? How much older are you ladies than I am? And, well, granted, it was really more one of their faults than the other, the one that's no longer around. But still, it's like, how old are you?
Sometimes, it's like I have something to say. Sometimes things that are wildly accepted fanon are worse. And then somebody responded with me at family dinner talking about modern day Christianity. Canon Jesus is better than fanon Jesus. We went over the stream time.
Oh, yeah, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8:06.
We can end the stream and you can just continue recording.
Yeah. So, for those of you watching this in the future, because I don't think there's anyone in the chat, as always, if you enjoyed this, then be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and to subscribe for more weekly videos and live streams. Once this piece is done, it will go up on my channel as a fast draw. And of course, it's going to also be on my Tumblr. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see the fast draw of this one. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I hope you all have a very magical day.